James Comey, you sly, seashell-whispering Instagram poet laureate of cryptic shade. Your now infamous 8647 post is the gift that keeps on giving. Like a political Molotov cocktail lobbed from a beach towel, you thought you could just casually arrange some shells, slap on a caption like "cool shell formation," and waltz away without anyone noticing your not-so-subtle jab? My man, you were the FBI director. People dissect your Starbucks order for hidden codes, let alone your artsy beach snaps. Posting 8647 was like waving a neon sign that screams, "I'm throwing shade and I brought my own spotlight." Let's break this down, shall we? You, James Bryan Comey Jr., a guy who spent decades sniffing out conspiracies like a bloodhound in a pinstripe suit, want us to believe you didn't realize the number 86 could mean eliminate in slang, and that 47, oh so coincidentally, might nod toward the 47th President Donald Trump? Come on, Jimbo. That's like a Michelin star chef claiming he didn't know salt makes food salty. You've been in the game long enough to know numbers aren't just numbers when you're a public figure with a grudge. This wasn't a post, it was a dog whistle in seashell form, and the MAGA pack heard it loud and clear. The audacity of your Innocence Act is anything but admirable. You're out here on X, all doe-eyed, saying, "Gosh, I didn't mean anything by it," while the internet erupts like a popcorn machine at a conspiracy convention. You didn't just poke the bear, you moonwalked into its den with a megaphone, a disco ball, and a playlist of anti-Trump anthems. X lit up faster than a wildfire in a drought, with users screaming treason and Secret Service, do your thing. Trump himself jumped in, calling you a dirty cop and demanding justice, while Tulsi Gabbard took to Fox News to paint you as the poster child for unhinged elitism. And what's your move? Delete the post and issue a statement that's all, "I oppose violence of any kind, pinky swear." Smooth, Comey, real smooth. Let's talk about that delete and deny strategy. Did you think vanishing the post would make everyone forget? This is 2025, not 1995. Screenshots are forever, my friend. The second you hit delete, the internet had already archived your shell masterpiece like it was the Rosetta Stone of political beefs. You've got the Secret Service sniffing around, and every conservative pundit from here to Mar-a-Lago waving your post like a red flag at a bullfight. You didn't just stir the pot, you flipped it over and set the kitchen on fire. And can we pause to appreciate the irony? You, the guy who wrote a book called A Higher Loyalty, preaching about truth and integrity, are now dodging accountability like a kid who broke mom's vase. You built a career on reading between the lines, yet you're shocked that people read between your shells. Either you're the most oblivious ex-FBI chief in history, or you knew exactly what you were doing and thought you'd get away with it. I'm betting on the latter, because nobody climbs to your level by being that clueless. The fallout is a circus, and you're the ringmaster. Your post didn't just spark debate, it poured gasoline on an already polarized dumpster fire. Left-leaning ex-users are calling it a bold statement, while the right is drafting petitions for your arrest. The Secret Service is reportedly monitoring, which is code for, "You're on our radar, pal." And Trump, he's milking this like he's back on The Apprentice, and instead of yelling, "You're fired," the line is, "You're arrested." You've handed him a golden talking point for the next news cycle wrapped in a bow made of your own hubris. What's next, Jim? A follow-up post with a sandcastle shaped like a middle finger? Maybe a haiku about freedom with some sneaky acrostics? Here's a pro tip: stick to sunsets, book club pics, or maybe a nice smoothie recipe. Leave the cryptic shell art to the influencers. You've already got enough headlines, and the feds have enough on their plate without decoding your beach vibes. Or, triple check that your artistic posts don't accidentally launch a federal investigation. Because right now, your legacy isn't just tall guy who ran the FBI, it's tall guy who started a fire with some shells and acted surprised when it burned. Bravo, Comey. Bravo.